Hey everyone, how are you doing? I'm going to give everyone just a few seconds to hop onto our live today. We just hit the start button, so it just takes a few minutes for people to jump on, but we'll get there. I just wanted to quickly introduce myself. My name is Bethany. I'm an education support specialist with Singer Sewing Company, and something we started earlier this year, and we're going to continue throughout the year, and just so you guys know, is we're going to be doing a monthly project. That monthly project will be, shown out at the first of the month. This month's project, if you didn't already see, is this adorable 3-in-1 sewing organizer, which we're going to talk about in a minute. And then I usually do a live once a month, and I come on and show you some sort of technique, sewing technique, presser foot, those kind of things to help you with the monthly project. And then we'll have other tips and tricks throughout the month so that you can make this project for yourself. So every month is something different. And I see a lot of people are joining us. We're so happy to have you here. Oh, thanks for saying you love my hair. I curled it today. Y'all, I went full Valentine's theme today. I got the little earrings and this little necklace. I don't usually get this girly, but I'm all about Valentine's this year. So I felt like I needed a dress for the project. Look at all of our friends jumping on. We're so happy you're here. So for those who are joining us just now, my name is Bethany. So I'm going to be showing you a really awesome technique today. I feel like this is a technique that every sewist needs to know how to do. And it's definitely going to come in handy for the monthly project. So if you didn't see our post last week featuring our monthly project, it is a 3-in-1 sewing organizer that I created. And I went with obviously a Valentine's theme. You do not have to do yours a Valentine's theme. And I added a little bonus instructions on how to applique a fun little design. So this little pattern that I used for the pocket has little Valentine donuts and stuff on it. It's so cute. This was all like scrap fabric that I had. And I cut them out and I appliqued them on just to add a little more flair to mine. But I put that in the instructions so you guys can learn how to do it. Yes, this video will be saved, so you guys will be able to watch it back later. This won't be a long live. We're going to fly through this. You're going to realize just how easy this little tutorial is today. All right, so in this project, the reason I created this project especially for this month, is because I don't know if anybody else can relate to this like I can, but I feel like when I do sew, I'm always sewing for someone else or something else or a project or a gift or whatever. And I love it. I love it. Obviously, here I am doing all of this. But sometimes I need to stop and hit the pause button and go, I need to sew something for myself. And I feel like sometimes we need that reminder and show ourselves a little love, show our sewing room a little love, right? So that's why I made this project specific for this month. I really hope you all take the time to make this for yourself if you don't have one of these or something similar to it already in your craft room. This has like been a game changer for me in my craft room. So let me explain what this does, okay? This is the pin cushion up here, so it's weighted with rice in it, but you can put other stuff in it. I sew a lot with clips. When I'm doing like garment sewing, I use a lot of clips. So I just clip my clips around the edge, but I do have my little pins in here. And then this little strap causes it to hang over the side of your table. So this will hold the weight up. And then there's a little pocket right here. I put little scissors in here. I will put like my point tool in there. Let's see here. I thought I had a ruler. Oh, there it is. It's clear. I couldn't see it, but I have a little ruler in there. Seam rippers. Another good thing to stick in there, pins, whatever you need, okay? Whatever you need, like, that you use a lot within quick grab, right? Not too heavy. You don't want to outbalance this. And then this right here is, like, the best part. This is where all of my scraps, my threads, my little pieces go. And they collect here instead of in my lap and on my floor, okay? So this is going to make your life so much easier. But here's my favorite part of this whole thing, is it's not big, right? And I can take it from next to my sewing room or sewing machine, pick it up and my project and go over to the ironing board, let it hang from the ironing board. So that way, if I need to press something and repin or clip, I have them all right here from when I just took them off at the sewing machine. If I need my scissors to clip any threads, they're right here. I'm not losing my scissors like I used to all the time. it's like the perfect little catch-all for everything. And then when I'm ready to go back to my machine, take this and my machine, or this and my project right back to the machine, and I'm ready to keep going. And it just keeps everything neat and organized and tidy and in one place. So I'm telling you, this is the best way to show yourself some love this February for Valentine's. Now you don't have to, like I said, make it all Valentine's thing. I made another one. It's got this cute little lemons and fun pattern. And then I did another one that's like the whole rainbow. We got all the colors. Kind of gives me like a 90s vibe. I like it. Maybe I should put some puff paint on it or something fun. Bedazzle it. But anyways, I hope you guys really love this month's project. It doesn't attach. You asked how it attaches. It just, I'm going to sit it back. I'm going to scoot back. It literally just sits right there. And you see how it swings? It can swing. But this right here, this little pin cushion has enough weight in it to balance this, okay? If it starts to fall, it means you might have too much in the little pocket, or you might need to empty your basket. One of mine was like super full, and I had to empty it because I didn't want you guys to see all that on my live. But that was a good question. All the steps to make this are at singer.com. So if you go there, there is a link in our bio. So after this live, you can go there. One of the things that you have to know how to do for this project, which I did my very best when I wrote out the project and I photographed every step and made this for you guys. I did my very best to make sure that I covered this topic really well. But if you're like me, and I know a lot of people learn like I do, visually seeing it definitely helps, especially if it's a technique you haven't done before. So what we're going to learn today is part of this project, and that is, we turn it, how to make the bottom a box. So we're going to box the bottom. Now, I'm not going to make this whole project today, so I want to teach you how to do this so that you can do it for the project when you go to make it. And I had some people tag us in some of the ones that they've already made, and they're so cute. People are choosing all sorts of fun colors and patterns and everything. And by the way, like, this is a great scrap fabric project because it doesn't take a whole lot, but Singer just came out with some beautiful fabrics. I mean, beautiful. I actually pulled them up on my computer. I'm not going to go through all of them, but there's the cutest little rainbow. And I love these florals. So I feel like, and there's mermaid and sparkle. Like, you need to go check out our Singer fabrics. They're beautiful. And I think they would be great for this type of project. But what we're going to learn today is how to box the bottom. Because you need to box the inside bottom. Look, I have some scraps in there. And the bottom of the outside for this to be square and have more of a shape. Otherwise, it would have laid flat. Would have been hard to get your threads in there. It would have been hard to clean it out. So boxing it is important. This is an important technique for when you're doing other things. So my example that I'm going to show you today is taking just a little canvas pouch like this. It's got a little zipper. I got it from a craft store. I haven't decorated it yet, but I plan to. But I don't like that it's flat. Like, I like the size of it, but I kind of want to give up some of the height to have some width on it so it will fit bigger things in there. And they'll sit in there better and it'll feel sturdier. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it from this to this, okay? And that is basically the same technique that you're gonna need for doing the bottoms of this project. Had no idea Singer had fabric. Hello, yes, it's new, it's awesome. They're adding new prints all the time. You need to go check it out. Singer.com, but after our live, okay? Not right now. After the live. I'll remind you before it's over to go do it so you don't forget. But definitely go check it out. Okay, so we're also gonna do this. We're gonna do this twice, okay? I got this little canvas. This isn't canvas, this is linen. Linen tote. These are great, like, grab and go, stick your kids' toys or coloring stuff in it for the car, snacks, whatever. But sometimes you wish that they weren't flat. That they had a bit wider bottom. These are great for like the grocery store. I use these all the time. So I'm going to show you how to take this as well from flat to box. So let's dive into it. It's so quick. You're going to just be like, how did I not know how to do this? All right, so today I'm going to be using the Quantum Stylus 9960. I'm going to kind of turn it so you guys can see. This is the machine I'm going to be using today. This machine is currently on sale on Singer.com, by the way. I looked it up before we joined the live, and it's probably one of my favorites I use. So we're gonna use it today. And just so you all can see what I'm doing, I'm using black thread. You don't have to use black thread. Obviously, you could use something that matches, but the stitches are gonna be on the inside, so you're really not gonna see them. Okay. Let's see here. So I am just going to we're gonna start with this one. And I like to turn it inside out. So if you have something that's pre-made, you definitely wanna box it from the inside out, okay? Hi, I see some new friends joining us. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I'm in full Valentine's mode. All right, so I've got it turned inside out, and basically we're gonna treat it like a puppet. And you're gonna do this on your project of the month. So I'm gonna take it, and I'm really, this is like my thumb and my pinky over here, and I'm just kind of like doing this symbol. And I'm just bringing together the corners, okay? We want the corners to match up. And once we get the corners matched up, we can kind of fiddle with the rest of the fabric. And we want it to come to a point and be even. And you just have to fiddle with it. It just takes a second. Any questions so far? I think we're doing okay. Now, once I learned how to do this, I realized just how easy. Like, I make some of my own gift bags. How fun is this? This is a way to like take something simple and just elevate it, right? Okay, so I've got my points lined up, okay? And now I'm actually gonna scoot this back for a second. So now I'm gonna go down to the table, and I want you guys to come with me. So let's just go down. Let's just go down here. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I've got my little clear ruler here, and you can decide how deep and wide you want your boxes. But for this example, I'm gonna go, because this is a taller canvas, I'm gonna go a little further down. So what I do is I line the end of my ruler here and the center of it up with the point, okay? And then I have a pen right here. You can use a pen, you can use a fabric marker, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go, I think 2 inches in on this one because it's bigger. And I'm just gonna kind of mark on either side of my ruler, just like that, okay? Then I'm gonna turn my ruler this way, and I'm gonna line it up with the center here, one of these lines. We're just gonna kind of level it out, and we're just gonna draw a line all the way across here. There you go. There's that side. Now we're gonna flip it over and do the other side. We have to do both sides. We can't have one side boxed and the other side not. All right, so there's that. I'm lining it up, marking it at the same point, 2 inches. We're gonna flip our ruler and draw a straight line. Okay, so, and see, I could see from my lines that they're lined up on both sides. Pretty straightforward. Now we're gonna go to the sewing machine. So let me turn it on. It's got to talk to me for a second. And we're going to swing around here so you guys can see what I'm doing on the sewing machine. Like that. I think you guys can see. All right, cool. So I have my machine threaded with some black thread so you guys can see what I'm doing. This is just a simple straight stitch. I've got a multi-purpose foot on here, and I'm going to open this up. They're still at their points, but I don't want to sew them together. I want 2 separate ones. So I'm going to tuck one kind of underneath, and I'm going to sew straight across this line right here. Now on this machine, it has this great feature to just drop the needle for you and hold your place. I love that. And then I'm going to just sew real quick. So we're going to do a little back stitch at the beginning. We want to secure our stitch. And then we'll do a little back stitch at the end. And then this machine also has the little scissor button right here, which automatically cuts your threads, which is one of my favorite features that most of our computerized machines have. And there's my little stitch all the way across. Then I'm going to find my other side and do the exact same thing. Get my pen out of the way. There we go. Yeah, we're almost done. This is just so easy. We're gonna drop the needle, do a couple back stitches. You wanna make sure you go all the way to the edge. There we go, and I'm gonna, that's just a fun sound. I love that sound. And we did the other side. So now we have both sides with our stitches. So let's lay this back down here. I'm gonna get my fabric scissors and we're just gonna trim this excess off. We don't want that bulk in the bottom of our bag. And this right here is going in my thread catcher right next to me, not on my floor, not all over my table, not in my lap. All my little threads are going right in my little thread catcher. All right, and we're gonna do this side. Telling you, that little like 3-in-1 organizer with a little thread catcher basket is a game changer for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you take the time to make that project for yourself this month. Show yourself a little love. All right, so we're done. We're just gonna turn it right side out. There you go. My bottoms are boxed. My bag is no longer flat. It can hold so much more stuff now because it's got the square bottoms. How easy was that? So we literally went from this flat basket or flat bag to a squared bottom bag. These would also make really cute little gift bags. So how easy was that? All right, let's do it one more time. I'm gonna do it one more time. This time we're gonna do it with this heavier canvas, and this has got a zipper on it. And we're just gonna do it again. So we're gonna turn it inside out. This one's a little tougher. Do you guys have any questions? I feel like this is an easy technique to learn, but it does help to see someone do it. Thank you for the hand clapping. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions. If you've made the monthly project already, let us know. We always love to see those, so definitely tag us in those pictures. You can use the hashtag #SingerSewing. That was easy but so useful. Thanks, Jennifer. I'm so glad you jumped on. It's so nice to see familiar faces on here. All right, so we're gonna do it again. This one's got some tails, so we're gonna trim our tails. And our tails go right in the thread catcher. There you go. Easy enough. I'm telling you, it's a game changer, y'all. All right, so we've got our tails. I'm gonna do our little puppet again. Like so, kind of get you close, right? It gets you in the right direction. If it's smaller, like the monthly project, it's a little easier to puppeteer it. Up there, puppeteers. I hope you guys take the time to do this project this month. It's one of my favorites. Obviously, I've made 3, and they're like all over my craft room. You could add a piece of cardboard in the inside for more support on the bottom. That is a great idea. I love that idea. You're so smart. Trim tails and box bottoms. That's funny. In the monthly project, there is a stabilizer that you add to the outside piece. The inside piece doesn't have the stabilizer, so it's soft on the inside and it forms right into the outside, and that's why this one holds its shape so well. So you could always add like stabilizer between your layers to give it more of a shape. This one also has a belting strip kind of around the inside here that helps hold its shape here. Those are things that you're going to learn in the monthly project. To have access to the full instructions on the monthly project, it's linked in our bio, but it's also found on singer.com. There's an inspiration tab and you can go find our monthly project there. It looks just like that one. All right, so let's do it one more time because that was so quick. We've only been hanging out for a few minutes. Let's see here. A few months ago, I bought Singer Sewing Machine Heavy Duty and it's awesome. I have a couple of the heavy duties back here and they are amazing. I love them too. I use them quite often. Today we're using the 9960. All right, so for this project, or for this little pouch, I'm not gonna go as deep because it's a shorter pouch. It's not as tall as that bag, so I'm just gonna go an inch in here. and mark on either side, and then go straight across, flip it, repeat it, right here and right here. There we go. And now we're gonna go back to the sewing machine. So let's go back over here to our 9960 Quantum Stylist. And this is a thicker material, but it sews through this so easily. This is more of like a canvas material. I just love it when it cuts the threads for me. That's my favorite part. And then we're gonna flip it over and do the other side. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna get you guys as close as I can. My little extension arm only goes so far. All right, here we go. Our back stitch all the way to the edge. I think these would make like really cute back to school pouches or little makeup bags for travel. And like I said, I just picked these up at the craft store. Okay, so now get our fabric scissors. This one's a little thicker to cut through, but these scissors do great. All my little threads. And all that's going right in that little basket. It's like I'm telling you, my floor's so tidy now. I don't have to vacuum every other day anymore. So nice. Be sure you don't cut too close to the threads. You want to leave a little bit. You want to make sure that they hold in there. They don't come out as you put stuff in your little tote or your bag. All right. And then all we have to do is turn this one right side out. Easy enough, so let's do that. This one's a little tougher to turn because it's like that thicker canvas material. And in this case, because it's thicker like this, I'm gonna pull out my point turner, or as I call the corner tool. And I'm just going to use it, run it along that seam that I just sewed to find my ends. And if you needed to, you could go to an iron and press that out, but it does pretty well just using this little tool and like finger pressing it. And I'm gonna get this side. Let's see here. There we go. And there's my bottom. It's all square now. So cute. So what I would do if you were planning on boxing the bottom of a bag or a pouch like this, but then wanted to put stuff on it, I would actually box it first. Because the pre-made ones like this, I would box it first. That way you know how short it's going to be. That way your design isn't like way down here. It's more centered. So that would probably be very helpful. But yeah, it still works, still zips. And now it can hold more stably like this way. And it can stand up. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know. Give me some hearts if you loved it. I hope this helps you with our monthly project. I feel like this is a technique that everybody who sews should know how to do because I feel like it's versatile in so many different projects. And yeah, so if you haven't done this, go to singer.com and get it. And here's your reminder now that we're wrapping up our live. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. We do have fabrics now at Singer. They're amazing. They're beautiful. There's so many different fun patterns to look at and choose from. Some of y'all said that you didn't even know we had fabrics. Well, we do now. And so go over to singer.com, take a look there, and pick out some of your favorites to make our project this month. And maybe you'll come up with like a fun little design. I have a couple of them. I'll show them to you guys again for those who are just jumping on. Look, that doesn't have to be Valentine's theme. I just went with that because it's February. And I want to remind you all to take the time to show yourself and your sewing room some love and make something for yourself that's going to really serve you in your space. And this project right here will definitely be one of those. Be sure to tag us use hashtag Singer Sewing. We want to see those finished projects and what you create and the fun colors that you choose to use. All right, now I can make my 5-gallon grow bags for my garden. That's awesome. Beautiful bags. Where is the pattern from? Actually, it's a project I created from scratch myself. If you want the full instructions for the monthly project on how to make the 3-in-1 sewing organizer, just go to singer.com, or you can use the link in our bio to get to it. It's a fun project. We're going to be talking about it more later this month as well, so just keep looking out for that. We posted about it last week, so check it out. Can I show the inside of the bag? Absolutely. Let me find one. I threw my scraps in this one, but I'll just pull them out real quick and throw them in another one. So the inside of the bag is also a boxed bottom. Let me take my scissors out. It's got a little pocket in here. This is where you can put, like I had my scissors, your corner tool, anything that you use frequently. Seam ripper, all those tools are perfect for in here. Nothing too heavy, okay? I wouldn't put these in there, they're too heavy. But smaller tools, little rulers are perfect for right in this little pocket. And then the inside is the same as the outside. It's boxed. This inside is got a square boxed bottom. And then you just tuck it down in here. And the outside piece actually has a stabilizer built in, so it's firmer. And you were going to box that bottom as well in the project, and then you just tuck the other one right in, and it fits perfectly, and it holds its shape. And then there's some little ribbed belting strip in here that holds the top up, because the inside piece folds over to show a little bit on the outside. We had to make it pretty. We had to make it pretty. So that's the inside of the bag. I hope that helps. You guys see it. Love it. I want to make this for my supplies. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. This has been one of my most favorite added tools that I've added to my craft room, my sewing room. I have a few now, but I always have them I have one that kind of lives at my ironing board, and one or two that live over here by my sewing machines and my sergers and everything. So they're fantastic. I hope you enjoy them. Again, the project is listed in our bio and on singer.com, and be sure to check out our new fabrics. And this awesome sewing machine, the Quantum Stylist 9960, is on sale right now, so be sure to check it out if you're interested. And until next month, I will see you in a month with a whole new project and a new technique for you to learn. Bye guys, happy Valentine's Day.